Cheers from Japan, I'm the Tokyo Toy Bastard, and it's time for an unboxing slash review. And I'm back on camera. And I'm still a ninja. Alright, real quick. Let's take a look at the package here. This package was sent to me from the amazing company, Shopping Mall Japan, which is a service kind of like Buyee, but I think they're a lot cooler. Their website is not as attractive as Buyee's, but I find them to be way more convenient if you're bidding on something on Yahoo Auctions or want to buy something on Mercari and you don't have a Japanese bank account or a credit card, and you want to bid on some of that stuff. Also, they let you use PayPal to pay for everything, which is why I use it even though I live in Japan and have a Japanese bank account, because I like to pay for everything with PayPal. So I highly recommend checking out Shopping Mall Japan. I am not sponsored by them, but you never know. I could be at some point. I use them quite often. Alright, so you've already read in the description, but this review is of the 2019 Sarujirushi Shin Godzilla complete set, which I've got right here. Won this in an auction for a really good price. Unfortunately, I need to recoup some of that money back, and I realized I really don't have any space to display all these guys. So I'm actually selling a few of these guys. I just wanted to keep one of them. So let's take a look at them, shall we? So real quick, some background information on these. So Sarujirushi is a Sofubi company, and they've got a slogan that goes something like making toys like they used to in the olden days. That's not really how it goes, but something like that. They like retro Sofubi toys and things. I guess they're a fairly new Sofubi company. I never heard of them before until these came out. And these were originally sold at the Hobby Round event in October, this past October. Let's take a look at them real quick. So here they are in their baggies with their header cards. And it says on the header card, Sarujirushi Kaiju Sofubi, Hobby Round 22. Got the official Godzilla sticker right there, 2019. And there's the Sarujirushi logo, which is a monkey pointing at the logo. These were sculpted by Masami Yamada. I'm not familiar with that artist. And produced by Yamakichi. So if you know anything about those artists or more about Sarujirushi, please let me know in the comments, because I'm fairly clueless. So let's see. Let's look at this one first. So you'll notice that they come bagged with two figures. So in this bag we've got Kamata-kun, and we've got final form Shinji, or not Shinji, too much Evangelion, Shin, before he does the climax. And in this one we've got him in his third form, doing the roar, also known as Shinagawa-kun, and in his climax form. And these are all done in just a solid red soft vinyl. And let's take a look at this first set. And I'm going to be very careful not to damage the header card. These are easy to reapply if you don't mess it up too bad. Alright, let's look at Kamata-kun first. And let's see, they're not sealed in here. Yeah, nice. It's a nice little figure. Let's take a look at him. There he is. The face, the tail. Nice sculpting. Nice size. It's a bit more long than the Sun Guts version. It's a nice little figure. Let's put him right there. Alright, let's take a look at the... You know what? Let's do this in order. Let's do this in order of transformation. Let's open up the second bag. Take a look at Shinagawa-kun. By the way, there was a past event earlier this month, Characters Festa, on December 1st, and they actually sold colored versions of these, painted versions. I'll link the painted versions below on a Japanese website, but you can see pictures of what they look like. I kind of like these better, but you know, we'll see. Oh, well, real quick before we talk about him, he is segmented, so he has one little point of articulation, which not gonna make a huge difference, but he does have that little spot where you can twist, where they assembled it together. Not really for articulation, it was mainly for factory assembly. And then here we've got Shinagawa-kun doing his roar. I like this one. This is a bit different than the Sun Guts one too. Different pose. Sculpt's nice. I'll wait for a different paint variant of these before I pick up another set. But he's also got the twist here and the twist at the tail. Alright, stick him here. Let's put him there. Doop. Alright, let's see. Next, final form Shin, aka fourth form. Yeah. Yeah, he's a beauty. Here he is. And a couple things I noticed about this guy. So this is the smallest Shin Sofubi I've seen so far in this form, which is cool and cute. Yeah, very old school. They've got his hands kind of going sideways, not exactly upwards. So that's and you can't. They're not articulated. So it looks like he's trying to give you a hug.
I need a hug. Give me a hug. I want a hug. Oh, I'm radioactive. I forgot. Now you're dead.
Thank you, Shin. He is articulated here. And at the tail, just like the other one. One thing about his tail, it's going to the side. I really wish it was pointing up, because in the movie his tail is basically curved up and wiggling all over the place. It's never really just like this. He kind of swings it around once, but I guess I could articulate it that way, but then all of his spines are the other way. That's my only gripe with it, other than the hands. Let's take a look at it in scale with the other one. So they're almost the same size. This one's a little bit smaller. But you know, I like this size. This is nice. And I don't really have any red Sofubi like this, so this will go well with my collection, because I'm definitely keeping this one for now. He's a nice guy. He's a nice little guy. Let's take him here. And the final one, the climax version, which I have heard a little bit of griping about it from people on the interwebs. Alright, here he is. Mouth agape.
Hey, what's up? Cookie.
Let's see if the sculpt is almost identical to this one. Well, his tail's going the other way. The bottom of his feet are pivoted a bit more. At least it looks like it. Maybe not. Actually, maybe it's the same. No, that's about the same. Lower torso, different sculpt. Let's take a look. Closer look. See, it's slightly different. I mean, it's maybe hard to tell, but yeah, they're different. They're different enough. And the upper torso, of course the face is different. The upper torso, they've still got the hands to the side, hugging pose. But yeah, it's a different sculpt too. I mean, there are similarities to it. They might have just kind of taken one sculpt and just retooled it a bit. That's what I would do. But the spines are different. You can also notice there's a big separation in this one, which is kind of off-putting. And yes, it's a lot bigger than the separation in this one's back. That's a bit too much in my opinion. But yeah, he's not a terrible figure. And for the price point of these guys, if you can find them for like, I think these are retailed in a double pack for like 8,000 yen by 80 bucks, like 40 bucks a figure. That's pretty close to what Sun Guts was selling their smaller figures for. So let's put them down here. All right, so here's all the guys. And just for comparison for scale, let's take a... Oh, I actually forgot. Actually, he seems like he's all right. Well, you'll notice that can you see here? He's on his tail, but he's supposed to be on the balls of his feet. And he won't stay there. And I've heard a lot of people complain about this, that he won't stay up like that. And even in the promo pictures by Sarujirushi, they have an eraser stuck behind his tail that he stays posed like this. So that's another detractor, but it's nothing too crazy. If you could articulate his legs, that would help, but you can't, so you have to stick something under there. Or you could stick Mata-kun kind of under there. Yeah. Oh, anyway, yeah, like I was going to do. Sun Guts. Let's take a look at the Sun Guts third form versus Sarujirushi. I keep saying Sarujirushi. Sarujirushi. Saru means monkey, by the way. Jirushi, I don't know. So, look at that. Look like they're kind of dancing together. Sun Guts is still bigger. They look cool together, though. But, yeah, man, I don't know if I want to hang on to this one or not. These look nice. Let's take a look at him next to the fourth form. So these guys are almost the same size. They're actually nice little companion pieces. But in reality, this would be, like, this big. But nice. I'm very tempted to actually maybe even do some custom paint on this. I would love to see this with some like gold highlights and maybe gold eyes and teeth. We'll see. We'll see. I might do that in another video for it. But anyway, yeah. So that's this set. Nice little set. I have seen these online for some ridiculous prices. I wouldn't pay more than $200 for this entire set. That's the max I would pay. I paid less than that. But if you can find a good price, you should snag at least a couple of them. I wish I had a place to keep all these. I wouldn't have to sell a couple, but oh well. I'm sure they're gonna put out more color variants in the future, and I'm sure I'll snag more. So for now, that's it. I didn't see any reviews or videos of these guys on YouTube, so I figured I'd put some up. Unfortunately, they're not the new painted ones, but again, if you want to see those, link below. I'll also link Shopping Mall Japan below if you want to check them out to help you with your Japanese toy auctions and what have you. That's it for today. I've only got one more week of work, and then I have 2-week vacation, so I have a lot new videos planned. I'm going to dive into a lot more vintage stuff, because it's been a while since I've done some vintage toy stuff. And that's it. Please make sure to like, subscribe if you like this content. Comment below. Let me know what you want me to see. What you want me to see? Okay. Let me know what you want me to see. I'll look at it. Still makes sense. And that's it. Watch one of these other videos. They're all going to be Godzilla related. Probably Shin Godzilla related, because I like Shin Godzilla. I like Shin Godzilla. Don't you guys like Shin Godzilla? Yeah, buddy.